Alright, we're going to move on into part 2 and the last part of my Touchstone VHS tape collection, in which I'll go over the remainder of the Touchstone tapes I have. But before I do, there's someone who came in here and joined me just a second ago. Yep, you guessed it. It's my cat, Tiger. He's just walking all over my closet. What do you see, Tiger? Oh, he's looking at my Touchstone tapes, what I showed in part 1 anyway. Yeah. Tiger's a good boy. He's such a good boy. Come on, Tiger, look at the camera and smile or say hi to everybody on YouTube. He's too busy focusing on smelling things around my closet. Yeah, he's such a good boy. Oh, y'all wanted to see more of my tapes, didn't you? Okay, well, let's get on with that. While Tiger's looking around my closet, I'll show you some more Touchstone tapes I have. We're going to pick up with Phenomenon with John Travolta. Good movie. Really good movie. And it features the soundtrack. It features the song Change the World by Eric Clapton, which that's one of my favorite songs. I like that song. I hear it on the radio a lot anyway. And this is a 1997 VHS print. Recommend this hit to friends? Oh, definitely. If you like John Travolta films, then you'll like this. And if you like the song Change the World by Eric Clapton, then that's another good film. Next, I have a 90s reprint of Pretty Woman with Richard Gere and Julia Roberts. And the reason why I said this is kind of a 90s reprint is because this tape has the green FBI screens along with the Now You Can Own These Hit Tiles from Touchstone Home Video with the Touchstone Home Video promo. Then the gold feature presentation logo on a gray background, and the Touchstone Pictures logo. July 27th, 1997 was when this tape was printed. Alright. Then next I have a 1994 VHS print of Renaissance Man, Danny DeVito. If you like military films, if you like the film In the Army Now, I think you pretty much like this one. I know In the Army Now is kind of silly, but this movie is not as silly as In the Army Now, but it's still good. This is a 1994 print. And if you're a Danny DeVito fan, then it's another good tape. Next, I have the 1988 VHS of The Rescue. It's not so much as it's not so much of a war film, but it's kind of a military action film. And it's got Mark Price from Family Ties and Charles Hayde from Hill Street Blues. There's the label on there, the sticker label. And this one's alright, I think. Not bad for an 80s action flick. Next I have the 1999 VHS of Rushmore. This is a silly movie. That's all I can say, is that this movie is silly. But, you know, it's still good. I mean, if you like pure comedy, and if you like college films, then I think you'd have a time with this one. Alright, next we have the 1991 VHS of Scenes from a Mall. I know Rod1014, aka who used to be known as MGen1952, well, his name's Rodney. I know he has this tape, and on his old MGen1952 account, he uploaded the previews to this. I also uploaded the previews on my old Op06 account until I closed it. But one of these days, I will repost the previews, but they'll be on Daily Motion instead of YouTube, because I don't want this account to get killed for copyright infringement. Next, we have a more... Tiger's enjoying looking at my VHS tapes. Now he decides to look at the camera, just for a second. Next is a film everybody, I'm sure, is familiar with, Sister Act, with Whoopi Goldberg. A pure comedy. Pure comedy. If you like Whoopi Goldberg, and if you like films about nuns. This is a 1993 VHS print. Sister Act with Whoopi Goldberg. Everybody's familiar with Sister Act, I assume. Alright, the tape back in there. I do have the film Another Stakeout. I showed that in part 1. Well, I did mention I have Stakeout. Yep, this is a 1990s reprint because it has the ink labels. With Emilio Estevez and Richard Dreyfuss. Pretty good comedy. But this is a reprint because it has the original 1984 screens and Touchstone Pictures logo, that kind of thing. Touchstone Video, Touchstone Pictures. And next I have Three Fugitives. This is a comedy. This is a real comedy film. Martin Short, Nick Nolte. And it has the original sticker label on there. This is a 1986 film, and I think the VHS tape is from like 87. I'm not entirely sure. But this is still a comedy film. If you like Three Amigos, then you should like Three Fugitives. The next I have another film everybody should be familiar with, Three Men and a Baby. This is a 1987 VHS. In which Leonard Nimoy, who used to be on Star Trek, shows his comedy side, in which he directed this film. Now, when I first got this, the label was falling off, so I taped it back on there. But yep, this is a pure comedy film. Great movie. Okay, and then next I have True Identity. This is a 1992 tape with Wesley Snipes. And wait. Oh wait, that's not him. That's not Wesley Snipes. That's Lenny Henry. Okay. I get this guy and Wesley Snipes mixed up. I don't know why, but to me they kind of look alike. But anyway, that's not Wesley Snipes. Still, it's a comedy film. Recommend this comedy to friends. I do. I get him and Wesley Snipes mixed up, even though I know he's someone else. The next I have a 90s reprint of Turner and Hooch with Tom Hanks. And this is another really good movie. If you like animal films, then I'd recommend this for you. And it has a sticker label on there. And it was printed in 1993. But once again, Turner and Hooch, good movie. I like this film. The next tape I have is the 1991 VHS of What About Bob? This is another comedy film I'm sure everyone's familiar with. It's got Bill Murray and Richard Dreyfuss. Frank Oz, who's best known for working with the Muppets, he directed this film. I know Lemonsters 08 did upload the previews at one point. But this is a comedy film. And the FBI screens are a little bit bolder. Like, it has the 1984 screens, but with a different font. I'll post the previews again on Daily Motion soon. I have 2 Touchstone tapes left, and the next one is When a Man Loves a Woman with Meg Ryan and Andy Garcia. And this film is actually not too bad. I watched it a couple months back or so. It's not so much of a chick flick, I don't think, but it's still good to watch. And I have one more Touchstone VHS tape, and I know everybody's going to be familiar with this one. I know NES Fan 1111 has this. I think Home of the Good Guys has this on DVD, or Chris from Brooklyn, I think he has it on DVD. But the last film I have, oh, everybody knows it. Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Yes, this is a pure film, pure comedy. Oh, Ty, careful, you're going to knock those tapes down. Here. There you go. But yeah, Who Framed Roger Rabbit? This is another classic film. Everybody's familiar with this movie. NES Fan 1111's copy had the ink label. Mine has a sticker. I got this at a pawn shop recently. However, though, when I play the tape, it's a little bit fuzzy. The tape's a little bit fuzzy, but fortunately, I have it recorded on DVD as well when it came on one of the Encore channels. And this tape only has the 1984 FBI screens and the Touchstone Pictures logo. That's it. well, that's going to do it for all my Touchstone VHS tape collections as a special request from Lemonsters08, aka Corey. And next time around for sure, I'm going to do my Fox VHS tape collections. I hope y'all will be on the lookout for that soon. And I will see y'all next time. Tiger. Tiger. Is there anything you want to say to the people on YouTube? He's sniffing around my VHS tapes. I guess he's got a big thing for those. Okay, now he's looking at the camera. Alright, he's not. But either way, we'll see y'all next time. Hope y'all enjoyed.